On the occasion of the birth anniversary of the nationwide leader Heydar Aliyev, President Ilham Aliyev, his spouse Heydar Aliyev, members of his family, state and government officials came to Alley of Honor to pay tribute to the nationwide leader. Not everyone is destined to live in the memory of the people after passing away. People remember and keep alive only those whom they love. Heydar Aliyev will always be dear for his motherland, people for his valuable deeds. This great personality is a great Azerbaijani, who with his deeds went down in history when he was alive. There are no time or space restrictions for talented persons and great personalities. They are beyond time and space. This has been proved centuries ago. Time also proves that the history of the world is the biography of great personalities. Heydar Aliyev's biography is the history of Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan's history is his biography. No one throughout the history did for Azerbaijan what Heydar Aliyev did when he was in power. He went down in Azerbaijan's history as a unique leader, mighty head of state and selfless person. Because he promoted Azerbaijan all over the world, brought the world to Azerbaijan. He lived to protect Azerbaijan. He established Azerbaijan to keep it alive. Thanks to his bright wisdom, Heydar Aliyev became the nationwide leader of Azerbaijan and one of the giants of the global policy. Therefore, Azerbaijani people are right to be proud of this great person. My goal has been only to serve the Azerbaijani people I love most of all, our statehood, our country's economic, political and cultural development, said Heydar Aliyev, who with his might, wisdom and sagacity brought Azerbaijan to a worthy place in the world, both during the Soviet times and in the years of independence. He was one of the most influential politicians of the former USSR. Therefore, they invited him to Moscow, saying, "Azerbaijan is small for you, the Union needs you." But there he faced betrayal of insidious Gorbachevs who envied him. He returned to his motherland. This return was much more grandiose. Great and sacred Azerbaijan appeared for the second time at the will of people who awaited him with hope and confidence. He came alone but could bring together millions around him, around the one flag. He persuaded everyone with his might. His words came true with his actions. Azerbaijan passed through the process of state building rapidly because the basic principles founded by the nationwide leader Heydar Aliyev were fulfilled properly. Thanks to the merits of the great politician, the ideas like statehood, Azerbaijanism, secularism, modernism became part of the society's vision. Heydar Aliyev, with his activity, created a mechanism of transmission to the democratic society in Azerbaijan, successfully coped with the historic mission to shape an independent and democratic society. With this concept based on powerful state, effective economy and free man factors, the nationwide leader wrote golden pages in the history of independent Azerbaijan. The years he ruled Azerbaijan went down in history as the era of national renaissance. This unarmed person built powerful Azerbaijani army, achieved ceasefire, revived economy, laid the foundation of great oil era in our country. He did much in Azerbaijan's modern history. The years Heydar Aliyev ruled became the golden age of Azerbaijan's history, culture, science and education. This great son of the Turkic world also established a powerful statehood school. Heydar Aliyev was a leader who skillfully realized the most complicated historical processes, did not lose patience even in the hardest situations, properly assessed the global geopolitical changes, accurately evaluated the benefits of his people, and stayed with his wisdom and experience. President Ilham Aliyev laid a wreath at the grave of the nationwide leader. President Ilham Aliyev and members of his family paid tribute to the national leader's spouse, outstanding ophthalmologist academician Zarif Aliyeva. Tribute was also paid to the great statesman Aziz Aliyev and outstanding doctor Tamerlan Aliyev. Heydar Aliyev saved Azerbaijani statehood from fiasco, Azerbaijani people from disasters. He strengthened Azerbaijani statehood, rescued it from betrayers, attempts of coup d'etat and revolt, directing it to revival and development. Thanks to him, the Azerbaijani people regained self-confidence, he guaranteed stability and welfare. Heydar Aliyev became the founder of a unique school of policy. Every Azerbaijani saw in the national leader such features as rationality, wisdom, determination, sagacity, realism, and innovativeness. Heydar Aliyev will serve as an example for future leaders of Azerbaijan. The people will compare with him all the leaders they will elect. Continuation of Heydar Aliyev's policy for decades is the biggest guarantee of Azerbaijan's progress. As long as our country will follow the wave of development started by Heydar Aliyev's era of statehood will be continued. Discussions will be held on the real place of this path in Azerbaijan's history. This path has no real alternative. Azerbaijani people are proud of Heydar Aliyev. Heydar Aliyev, with his might, wisdom and sagacity, brought Azerbaijan to a worthy place in the world both during the Soviet times and in the years of independence. He was one of the most influential politicians of the world. Therefore, Heydar Aliyev is respected in the most influential political circles of the world. The nationwide leader Heydar Aliyev, who successfully coped with such important tasks as to achieve firmness of Azerbaijan's independence, to gradually estrange it from the sphere of traditional political influence, effectively used political and cultural relations for the interests of independence, achieved to ensure our country's peculiar place in the system of relations between the East and West. The nationwide leader pursued a diversified and balanced policy, without touching the fundamental interests of the regional states. The essence of Armenian-Azerbaijani conflict and Nagorno-Karabakh problem, truths on Azerbaijan were delivered to the entire world, and the international public opinion changed in favor of Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan, with its policy, was promoted as a peace-loving, civilized country. Much was done to build mutual and bilateral relations with the biggest countries of Europe and the world. Economic and strategic interests of the West, ways to bond them with Azerbaijan were studied. Significant achievements were gained in this area. Heydar Aliyev, as a real leader, delivered Azerbaijani realities to the whole world. Only after Heydar Aliyev returned to power, Azerbaijan realized its geopolitical capabilities. Thanks to Heydar Aliyev's political wisdom, Azerbaijan left behind the danger of isolation from the international community. The Azerbaijani leader always had his say on the global political processes. Heydar Aliyev dedicated all his life to the protection of the Azerbaijani people's interests. Therefore, he founded a powerful Azerbaijan. He worked out and implemented Azerbaijan's development concept. Azerbaijan, currently the strongest state of the region, was shaped due to the development processes started during Heydar Aliyev's presidency. The attention Heydar Aliyev paid to various spheres of our citizens' lives was observed in Azerbaijan's progress.